Not far east from the unmistakable buildings of the nation's capital, we've got a building that's also unmistakable in sight, but bears a new name. Welcome to Northwest Stadium here in Landover, Maryland. Today, a fun matchup in store between the New England Patriots and the Washington Commanders. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now the first carry of the game for Ramondre Stevenson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
May now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's May. He has the first over the middle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, ball at the 36. Now it's a bootleg for him. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Ramondre Stevenson. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 37-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. To the air yet again, May. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. Mario Douglas, the intended target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
We send a man in motion. They now on 3rd down. That one complete to Diggs. He has this down to the 14-yard line.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly, you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. Again, it's May. This will be caught once again by Diggs. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Now Borregales on to send it away. It's Deebo Samuel with the return. Jukes out a one-stop. He's stopped on the run back at the 27.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. This is Ja'Cory Kronsky-Merritt, and it for the first time. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Play action now with Daniels. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that's going to leave him with a tough third and long. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Daniels throwing on third. He's running for it. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on third down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Throw left side, complete. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Daniels on first down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Eight yards to dig him partially out of that hole, and it's going to be 3rd and 7.
You know, Kate, most of the offenses I've been around love code words in the run game. And for draws, it's usually a D word, Denver, Dallas. Well, I'll tell you what else. Add a D word to the defense, because when you hit them with a draw like that, it puts doubt in their minds of how upfield they can get.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face, because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field's thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. New England taking the field. Its second series of the game coming up. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early, and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them, right? Turn them against their own team. They were quiet after that opening touchdown. You score another one, you start to murmur, and we might even hear a few bluebirds.
It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a New England first down.
Kate, a run like that, just everybody gets to breathe. Things become so much easier when you start a drive with momentum like that.
From the 39 now, after that explosive start to this drive. Zone read here, and they'll give to Stevenson. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. It's a pickup of 11. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Pretty obvious, this defense, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
May on 1st and 10. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's May. Running a screen for Stevenson. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd and just 2 to go. Operating from the gun, here's May. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Commanders get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10.
At their own 35-yard line.
Now Daniels off the play action. And the Patriots got home, they dropped him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Completed over the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
New set of downs for him from the 46. A run now with Krosky Merritt. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. We have an injured player here. Looks like it's a member of the Patriots in some discomfort. They've got first down from the 31. From the gun, it's Daniels. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Back to throw, here's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
I can promise you that is a throw. It's a quarterback when it leaves your hands you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
3rd and long for him here. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I can promise you that was the goal from the moment he took off. He kept his eyes locked on the chains. It's almost like he had a spidey sense. He knew exactly where to get in order to move the sticks and get that critical first down.
A run, it's Krosky Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Daniels going to keep it. And he's going to have a touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Running it after the penalty. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Oh, he's going to run for it. Daniels in, he lost the football. And it looks like it is Patriots football. Patriots lining up. It's 1st and 10. He'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And this is a tough one. Met back at his own 2-yard line for the loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
It's May from the end zone. Has him on the quick hitter. And all he's able to do is get them a touch more space to the 4.
This defense didn't give up contain there, Kate. That was an instance where the more exciting plays were taken away downfield. And even looking to the tight end wasn't going to net them much.
Looking at a tough spot to punt it away if this 3rd down is unsuccessful. From the gun, it's May. Complete beyond the marker. And how is that for some breathing room, huh, Brock? Gets him away from the goal line up to the 20. 16 yards on the play. And that's a New England 1st down. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Patriots football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. On the draw, they give to Stevenson. A lot of traffic up the middle there, and he's bounced outside, nabs him 7. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Stevenson with another carry. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
Kid, I'll give some credit to the defense there. Limited the gain to the outside, contained him for minimal yardage, but it was going to be tough to stop him from getting a 1st down as close as they were to the sticks.
1st and 10. Here's Stevenson. He's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. A little nod, a little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Here's the pistol snap to May. Connects on the crosser. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
You know, they say you never go broke taking a profit. Just find that completion. And it may not be a Benjamin, but even those little dollar bills start to add up.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. May now from the gun. And that one's too far in front of them, so now they're facing 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Behringer to do the honors. Fields this at the 19. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Commanders set to take over. And they know they let points slip away with that fumble in the red zone, Brock. They're looking to get him back here. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
2nd and 3 now. Here's Krosky-Merritt on the carry. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, and they go right back to it. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Tracked down by Robert Spillane.
It's plays like that, Kate, that I'm happy I'm the color analyst and you and your spotter are doing play-by-play, because that was a massive humanity, a whole bunch of bodies to sort through for 1 yard.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To throw, Daniels. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Here's Daniels. He takes it himself. And he's all the way across midfield down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll run it out of the pistol. Krosky-Merritt. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Daniels back to throw. Looking right, and he finds him. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Out of the gun, Daniels. He'll step up, and there he goes. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Commanders will have a first.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
Here's Krosky-Merritt. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. Here he goes on the bootleg. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And they come through the sack to bring around 3rd down.
Well, this guy has been an animal on the ground today with some great results. A little surprising there, Kate, to see a sack so far behind the line of scrimmage. But that's a welcome sack defensively after seeing him do so much damage with his legs.
And the Patriots going with the dime set for this 3rd down call. Throwing now, Daniels. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and long. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
Today's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It depends on the kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Antonio Gibson now to return it. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. The Patriots running their offense out there. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They've got first down from the 31. Off the play action, May. Brought in a big gain here for Diggs. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Patriots will have a first down.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And he's able to get this down to the 36.
You get this big old dude like him in the slot, it's an automatic mismatch advantage. You trade a little bit of speed, sure. You sure do get a lot of size. And anytime he's in the slot, you got to assume the ball's going his way.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. To the air yet again, May. That's caught for the first. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. The give inside to Stevenson. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, here's May. Little off center, his man just couldn't adjust to it.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, well, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Here's May to the air. And they will score. It's a New England touchdown. The Patriots now lead by 10. Drake made the touchdown. Boy Gallis on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Patriots drive their lead to 11.
14. Commanders 3.
Now Borregales on to send it away. Luke McCaffrey now on the return. Escapes a defender. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw on their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. They run. It's Krosky Merritt. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Daniels from the pistol. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you got to count on those being efficient and effective.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's got trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And they come up big on 3rd down there with the sack.
It's 4th down.
Okay, you can give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player in that defense now their 4th sack of this game credit, because that ambush on the quarterback, a big reason why they're in control of this game.
Press way on the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And that fair catch corralled just beyond the 25-yard line. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. First call here coming from the shotgun. Throwing is May. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. And now they face 2nd down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
2nd and 10. Here's May. Caught, nice gain left side. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 25 yards. And that's a New England 1st down.
1st down, New England.
To throw, here's May. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So it's 2nd down coming up.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Again, it's May. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions that made this 3rd down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
May now on 3rd down. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
The Patriots have their punting unit out. And he'll try to have his 2nd punt top his 1st one. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Looked like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. And it's going to be second down.
Second and 10.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Second down and 10. Daniels. He finds him over the middle. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum to keep that defense on its heels.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Daniels on first down. Has it downfield, working the left. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 24 on that play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless. Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. They kick the running back in motion. Again, Daniels to the air. Has him on a quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
And they've got themselves another first and 10. Running back sent in motion. Daniels now on first down. He's going to tuck it and run. And he's going to get this down to the 9. That puts him in goal to go. Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. They kick the running back in motion. They bring McLaurin in motion right. From the red zone now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Has it down close. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal. To throw, Daniels. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defensively, you'll hear it all the time. You cannot wait. You've got to react. And then you got to burst. And that defender does a tremendous job of breaking that pass up with contact.
Charging down the middle, and they block it. Block is scooped up inside the 10. He's off to the races. The 50. The 30. Gets the 10. And for the moment, that's going to be a touchdown. Whether it will stand, though, well, that depends on the call on this flag. Such an exciting play lost because of that penalty. And this offense now left to think of their next call as they make the long walk back down the field.
Makes the score.
That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Now Borregales on to send it away. On the return, this is McCaffrey. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out comes the offense for Washington to begin the third quarter. That passing game they went to in the first half, it's going to need to be firing to start this second half, too, as they chase this lead. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Daniels to throw. He puts a man under it deep down the left. He's got it inside the 25. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First down from the red zone. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Daniels setting up the play action. Has it at the 7. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Good defensive tackles in this league, Kate. They can take up a couple blockers. Great defensive tackles, well, they stuff the stat sheet just like that, knocking that run backwards before it could get started.
2nd and goal coming up from the 7. Out of the gun, Daniels. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. What makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25. The New England offense running out now. That lead already smaller than it was at the break, Brock, and they're going to face a little pressure now on this opening series. New England bringing the offense to the line. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. They go again with Stevenson. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
The Commanders going dime here to defend this 3rd down. From the gun, it's May. That one complete to Diggs. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Never a good time to rough the passer, Brock, but third down, that hurts even more. Gives him the first. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Not on the same page with his tight end. So second down coming up.
That was simply a case of not enough time available to let that play develop. That throw was out so quick, and he wasn't able to reel it in.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to the air, it's May. Short pass brought in. A solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
A 5-yard pickup on the play, and it's third down.
Here they come, this is 3rd and 5. Putting a receiver in motion. May not have throw on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
Juke the defender. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to, and keep them from piling on those yards.
On second down, it's Stevenson. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Offense to the line for second down. They'll run here following the penalty. And a productive run there on second down. That's a gain of 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
8th play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. May now from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Off the play action, May. And he brings it in for a New England touchdown. The Patriots take a 13-point lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position can be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots double their lead to 14. Now Borregales on to send it away. Samuel now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
A A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. From the 32. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. But still plenty of options left on 3rd and short.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Here's Daniels. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete. Couldn't find Deebo Samuel on that throw. And that'll bring up 4th and 3.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Commanders ready for the punt. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. The Patriots offense all set to go. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. Nearly starts the drive with a 1st down run. He stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
While that run may not have moved the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down, May. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
May trying again here on 2nd. That's taken in by Henry. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line.
Complete to Demario Douglas. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 35-yard line.
Only need the smallest little bit of yardage here. It is 2nd and inches. From the gun, a gift to Stevenson. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And he's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So that brings up 2nd down.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, got to find a way to win.
That is exactly why you rally to the football. He got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Now May on 3rd and long. Jump off caught by his back. Play not developing as they had hoped, so that's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up.
I'll tell you, that is a humbling moment to see a completed 3rd down pass actually go backwards instead of towards the sticks.
So now on 4th down, Andres Borregalis leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. He connected once and a good chance here. This is inside of 35. Borregalis connects. And that makes this a 3-score game.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
Now Borregalis on to send it away. Samuel now to return it. Jukes one defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now comes the Commander offense for another series. They're running out of time to get this game into a more manageable spot, Brock. We've got a 3-score deficit, and we're in quarter number 3. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. From the 37. He tucks it and takes off. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Design bootleg here. Dumped off to his running back. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Daniels. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Daniels back to throw. Fights off the pressure, but he can't evade that one, and they get him to the ground. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
Kate, I can already read the headlines tomorrow. This offensive line can't protect. This offensive line. But it's more than that. When you give up 5 sacks in a game, it's a complete breakdown of everybody offensively. Play caller, quarterback, offensive line. Yeah, they're going to have to regroup and figure out how to protect this quarterback first and foremost.
He lofts it deep right side. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs. And that play doesn't get it done. We've got a turnover on downs. New set of downs for him from the 46. Run here with Stevenson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
We'll find Stevenson out of the backfield. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Trying to sneak May. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
Kate, is there a simpler play in football that's come to life more than the QB sneak? We see all different varieties now, but it has become so darn effective. And when you got a tough QB that wants to put it on his shoulders, you sign up for it.
On first down, it's Gibson. He sells it just a couple of yards on that carry, and that brings up second down.
Marshawn Lattimore on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 33-yard line.
Here's May to the air. Finds his back complete. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's May. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Made a throw it. Henry on the catch. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run. Gibson. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Rush coming for May. Looking for somewhere to throw. Pressure's there, and the Commander's got him. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
You know what that call tells me a little bit? That they didn't trust that they could win the battle up front. No matter what they dialed up, run, pass, Doug Flutie, drop kick, that defensive front was coming. And they came strong to force a 3rd and goal.
Here's May, 3rd and goal. Has it in close. And he has the New England touchdown. The Patriots put up even more points in a win. Well, Brock, not much to say other than the fact that this offense on point. They are just clicking today.
Just rolling. I mean, this is clinic. This is what I call teaching tape. being well prepared, and more importantly, going out there and executing at a high level.
Roy Dallas tacks on the extra point. And the Patriots make it a 24-point ball game.
Commanders 10.
Now Borregales on to send it away.
Kickoff for New England.
Samuel now to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27. The Commanders set to take over. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Daniels. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
To throw again on 2nd down, Daniels. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Daniels throwing on 3rd. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Robert Spillane has it. And the Patriots will take over with the football just outside the 30.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
1st and 10. Here's Stevenson. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard. May off the play fake. Right side and into the hands of Douglas. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
To number 3, Demario Douglas. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd down at the 42-yard line.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They motion the tight end over. Here's Stevenson. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. May now from the gun. Throwing deep for the end zone. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a 3rd down.
Plays like that are called twofers. It's why coaches live 2 years for one. All the planning, great play call, careful execution led to that, and it was still dropped to the turf. Touchdown, lost.
3rd and long for him here. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
On now comes their punter. Bryce Baringer, the one to send it away. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. The Commanders all set to regain possession. They are coming off their 1st interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And they take him down at the 24-yard line.
You know what I love to say, you never go broke taking a profit, and you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 24. He'll try and run this. He's out in the clear. They get 40 on the big hitter. And the Commanders will have a first.
Well, the field opened up, and he simply takes off. Even in today's NFL, where dual-threat quarterbacks are everywhere, it's not often a guy can rip off a run like that.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Throwing now, Daniels. Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 27-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. A run, it's Krosky Merritt. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Motion man left is Brown. Daniels now on 1st down. Screen pass here for Krosky Merritt. Broke through the tackle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainer's heading out to take a look. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. It was there. He just couldn't corral it. And it sets up 2nd down.
You know, that's one of those cases, and we see it at every level. He simply took off before he got full possession, and that's simply a drop.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Quick slant to Samuel. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Good moving drive, but it could stall out here. We've got 3rd and 4. To the air again. Daniels. From the pocket, and this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
This defense has been doing it all, not just with the takeaways, but the pressure and what that does and how hard it is to play the quarterback position when you're taking a beating like this.
Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Desperation time here. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal. It's an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble there on 4th down, and they move those chains. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And talk about a dream position, Brock. Heading out with 1st and goal waiting for him. Firing quickly out of line, Daniels. And that's going to be a touchdown. It's on the board for now. But will it stand? We've got to see what this flag is all about. Wrong time to get caught for holding. Backed him up as they'll retry this 1st and goal. Daniels back to throw. And in the hands of his running back, Krosky Merritt. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
A loss of 2.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, well, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Receiver in motion, headed right. From the gun, it's Daniels. This one's caught. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
We get a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. And they will score. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders putting up points in a game decided. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now, this one has been a long game, no doubt. But, hey, something positive to look back on there.
But they didn't quit, Kate, and I know that sounds a little cliche at this professional level, but it really is an important thing. This one will still hurt, but they showed some execution and fire. I always say about the NFL game, it's a game of matchups, and that time they get the matchup they want, and they go right to it. It's a risky call throwing it for 2, but that risk pays off.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Even with that kick, there wasn't much chance of pulling off the comeback. And now that they failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the 1st quarter, the 2nd quarter, the 3rd quarter? No, you win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the 4th.
And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 44-yard line.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Slot man in motion right. They're going to pass it here. Has him on the quick hitter. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's May. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
Well, this is really great defense to deny a big play and make them work for the touchdown. If they want to reach the end zone, they have to scrap and fight through them.
So now on 4th down, Andres Borregalis leading the Pats field goal team out for a try. From the right hash, 52 yards out. Hanging close, and it does find that right upright. No good. And it stays a 2-score game at 16 points.
Maybe I'm projected here, Kate, but those seem to be the toughest misses. Whether you're in the stadium, watching it online, you're watching it on TV, you're seeing the kick is online, you're watching at field level as a player and everything looks good. But unfortunately, it just falls short.
Here's Krosky Merritt on the carry. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Hits him on the out route. And out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Throwing on first down, Daniels. He finds Brown right side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. The timeout's taken now as we have 1, possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ball game.
At the 22-yard line.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone, but they just can't finish the play.
You know, there's a little bit of the risk of a 50-50 ball in the end zone. Some of these defenders today, man, they can elevate with the best of them. That's one they got away with. It should have been a pick and a touchback.
Here he goes, one final shot. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. Well, as they celebrate to the boos of the home crowd, I'm sure you're having flashbacks, buddy. It's got to be music to their ears hearing those fans voice their displeasure.
It is so sweet, Kate, when you win on the road for a couple reasons. Yeah, I do remember. I remember silencing those road crowds. There's no better feeling than to hear, those boos and those cheers and all that noise just silence because you beat them in their building. You know the other great sound? The plane ride home. Those are some of the greatest memories you have to celebrate that road victory and a whole road trip home to take it all in.